Guys, this is Fabulous and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 reasons why you are not at the top of your class and what you can do to create a solution to these issues. So before I go into the video, I'd like to tell you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share this video with 3 or 4 people, and please comment, please send me your comments. So let's go straight into the video without any further delay. Yes, and welcome back. And so straight to the video. Number 1 reason why you're not at the top of your class is drive. So what do I mean by drive when I say drive? When I say drive, I mean this. You see, with my experience as a student, I've noticed that a lot of other students, they oftentimes are not at the top of their class because they feel there's this person that's at the top that's just impossible to beat. They can never in their lives imagine themselves getting to be in a higher position academically than those people. So those people are sort of like a barrier for them, and because of this, they sort of hands off this thing, and they're like, there's no way in the world that I can beat this person. There's no way ever. So sorry. As a result of this, a lot of people just tend to hands off from their studies. And so what's the thing? What do we do? In this case, we need to come to the realization that anything is possible so far we are determined and we give it our best. So it doesn't matter whoever is at the top of the class right now. It doesn't matter who the person is. You just got to give your own best to this thing. So the second reason, which is oftentimes it's quite an obvious reason, because we don't read consistently. I having been a victim to these things at times as a student. There's this thing that we do that we don't prepare for exams or tests until it's like 2 days, 3 days to the test, and we start preparing. And oftentimes we don't get to be able to read as much as we need to be able to satisfactorily say that we are 100% prepared for that test or exam. So oftentimes, so that we can get all this crammed up and work so fast, we start cramming. And the big disadvantage of cramming is that it's very volatile. It's like RAM on a computer. Once any little thing like this, and all the things that have been cramming, no matter how much, it's lost. That's the end. No recovery from the cycle bin at all. So that's the thing with cramming. So I think the best idea is this. Immediately we come back from school, like we just finished school, it's been a tough day, we freshen up, we nap for a little bit, can get a little bit of energy. You wake up in the evening, come back home, you sleep for a little bit, and then around 5 p.m. 6 p.m. you can go to like 7 p.m. 9 p.m. thereabouts. So that's just the thing. If we read consistently, like Warren Buffett said, knowledge is like compound interest. It builds up when you add to it. It compounds, it expands, it enlarges, it becomes bigger, it expands. So the more you read, the more your knowledge. The more you read, the more your knowledge. And so when you come back from school, when you start, what do I do this time that I've set out? What what you do is that first of all, you go over everything that you've done in school that day. If you have not gone over it, that would be a good time to do that. So you need a focused space, a quiet space where there will be no distractions, and you go over what you have done in school that day. And then after that, if you still have spare time, you can use that to read up things from your textbooks, or go over stuff you don't understand, or write notes, or prepare questions that you're going to ask your teacher based on what you've read and you didn't quite understand, and all of that. So I think that's just the way to go about it. And finally, I think the major thing that affects a lot of students, when it comes to academics is that they sort of, well, like I said earlier, we often resort to cramming because we have not done a lot of our reading on time. So reading on time is the best approach. So I would say finally, prepare ahead. So this is my last point. Prepare ahead. Oftentimes the thing with a lot of students is that though you may have read ahead based on what you've done in class and all of that. Excuse me. So you may have read what you have done in class and all of that, but you need to be extra prepared. What do I mean by extra prepared? Let's say, for example, you're done with grade 5, you're about moving to grade 6. So what do? Let's say you've revised everything you have done in school that day or something, and then you have spare time. I will advise that you make use of that spare time to there's this stuff that most schools have. It's called scheme of work. Most students should be familiar with that. The scheme of work, it's like a list. It's a list of the syllabus that you have for that particular term. So a lot of students, probably from the first week or second week, most especially the top students, they would have gone over the topic that they have next week. The topic that they have next week, instead of waiting for the teacher to get to that topic first, and then they're now beginning to revise and all of that. They would have revised the current topic, moved to the next topic, so they don't have much issues. They are not lagging behind, rather they are ahead of the class. So oftentimes, most of these students, sometimes they could have even done the whole syllabus before you have even gotten to the second week, and then you notice that CA test comes, and then teachers just decided to add some let me say, like, questions that they know that can catch you unprepared here and there, and they are prepared because they have done a bit of extra work aside what is expected of the other students. So I think that's what we should do, and we should just try and move ahead of our class, and I think that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and comment on this video and share this video with 3 or 4 people, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.